Another woman has written a guest column for The Hollywood Reporter accusing Dustin Hoffman of sexual improprieties. Catherine Rossiter, who co-starred with Hoffman in both the 1984 Broadway revival and 1985 TV movie production of Death of a Salesman, alleges that Hoffman touched her inappropriately in front of an audience on almost a nightly basis, repeatedly cupped her breasts as they posed for pictures, and once pulled up her costume to expose her breasts to the backstage crew. How could the same man who fought to get me the job, who complimented my work, who essentially launched my career, who gave me the benefit of his wisdom as an actor, how could he also be the sexual power abuser? Was I doing something? Was it my fault, wrote Rossiter, who said Hoffman started off as a hero and one of my acting idols. var_informed =informed push, embed. The Hollywood Reporter said Hoffman's representatives refused comment on Rossiter's allegations, but his attorneys referred the publication to a number of people involved in the theater production, including some co-stars. None corroborated Rossiter's accounts, according to Hollywood Reporter. "It just doesn't ring true," said production stage manager Kelly. "Given my position, it's insulting to say this kind of activity would go on to the extent of sexual violation." In the play, Rossiter played Willie Loman's mistress and acted opposite him wearing only a vintage slip. She said Hoffman made a habit of putting his hand under the slip and onto her inner thighs and once touched her genitals during their scenes together. One time as she stood backstage waiting for a cue, she said Hoffman pulled her slip overhead in front of stage hands. Dustin had spread the word to the crew to come backstage at that time for a surprise, Lassiter wrote. "What a jokester, Mr. Fun." It was sickening. Rossiter also claims that Hoffman made a habit of cupping her breast as they posed for photos, only to pull his hand away as the picture was snapped. Her guest column included a photo of Hoffman with his hand on her chest. Two other women, writer Anna Graham Hunter and playwright Wendy Riskatsianis, have accused Hoffman of sexual harassment. Graham Hunter, like Rossiter, made her claims in a guest column published November 1 by The Hollywood Reporter. "I have the utmost respect for women and feel terrible that anything I might have done could have put her in an uncomfortable situation," said Hoffman, 80, in response to Graham Hunter's column. "I am sorry, it is not reflective of who I am." On Monday, Hoffman participated in a guest panel for his 1997 film Wag the Dog, but fellow panelist John Oliver steered the discussion toward Hollywood sexual misconduct in the era of Harvey Weinstein. The host of HBO's Last Week Tonight pressed Hoffman over his response to Graham Hunter's allegations. "It is reflective of who you were," Oliver told Hoffman. "If you've given no evidence to show it didn't happen, then there was a period of time for a while when you were a creeper around women. It feels like a cop-out to say it wasn't me."